Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a quick video about personal branding. It's something that I've sort of just jumped on the say bandwagon with. It's something that seems to be quite important nowadays. And as you can see from the sort of background website, it's sort of all around. I've created a landing page, and a part of this, I sort of jump on my own domain, which is ctrl alt tom with a 0.co.uk, and then it forwards my website onto this flowcv.me, and this is my own site. You can customize it how you want. There's two elements of this, so you've got your website and then you've got like a domain forwarding, and at the minute it's particularly cheap, so there's loads of sites that you can build a very simple site on, so you don't need to build from the ground up like the Apache servers and patching and forwarding and installing SQL databases for blogging, for example. This is just I've just used a very simple dashboard front. You can bring in blogs, and if you wanted a more complex website, I'll go through some of the templates available on the platform. So a really good example that some people use is WordPress. And WordPress you can have in different apps and pull in threads and your social media streams and stuff like that, so it's really good. Another good website that you can build websites on for free is Wix, and it's full customization, and it sort of gets rid of a lot of the custom build stuff. So if you have to get into the dev side of it and start developing your own areas, it's got rid of that. So also it gets rid of some of the vulnerabilities that we may encounter if hosting our own local Apache servers and web servers, or IIS web servers if we're in that way. So with Wix we can sort of search for online stores, build our own sort of our own brand, for example, and just follow a wizard, and then it will take us through all the way through to a template, for example, and what we want to install as a part of our website. So I'm just going to go look at some of the templates that are available, and there's loads, and you can search for what you want, whether it's personal branding or a store even, or whatever. I've built mine using FreeCV or flowcv.com and flowcv.io, and as part of that you can build a CV, but I've sort of split it into two, where I've created a nullified or a nulled website from that, and using that dashboard and forwarding my domain on. So we've got our platforms for our building our websites, and then we've got our domain names. So I trust GoDaddy quite a bit, especially because it's a CA as well, so they're not going to be going anywhere soon. Support's really good. I've sort of dealt with them a few times before with the random little projects I've had. So just an example, we type our domain name here. Just even if you wanted to build your own website, so your website, that domain at the minute for the first year for a 3-year subscription will cost you 1 penny. I just bought mine for 80p, then paid VAT, so it's £1.09 in total. Did domain forwarding, and then straight through to my website. So now that a part of this, it does show you the raw page, but the whole domain will forward to it, so you can have your own domain forwarding. You don't have to worry about things like SSL certificates so much. It's just DNS forwarding, and you can create all you want. And within the goodness of sort of Flow CV, you can click on, you can set it with all your different links and get through to whatever pages you want. Just quickly, the back end of that is really simple. You sort of set it up, sign up, and away you go, and you put in exactly sort of what stuff you want to be putting on your dashboard. Cool. So if you found this video useful, let me know, and also if you create any of your own dashboards or sort of single page sites or a more complex sites, let me know. Thanks very much. So following on from building a domain and sort of hosting our own dashboards on different platforms, so I'm obviously using CV Flow or Flow CV. One of the biggest steps is making sure our sort of handle or your username's free to use across those sites. So you can see mine up on there is Control-Alt-Tom with a 0, just because Control-Alt-Tom was already taken. On many of the platforms as a part of this, it's sort of name checker with an r.com is really good. So earlier I wanted to build a site called Your Site, so now I'm going Your Website, and it tells you by typing in which on which sites you are already taken, or this handle's already taken. So I can jump on these and then sign up to them using that handle. So if I wanted to sign up to any of these, it's really good and quick and direct, so you can sort of take your username and span it across all the same platforms and use your same logos and things like that. Really good resource for building your logos is Canva, so you can jump on there and start editing images. Away you go. So if you wanted to create a brand or just sort of play around with images and things like that, and backgrounds and presentations and all the good stuff that you might have seen me recently up my game with, that's Canva's the way forward. I'll stick all links in the description, so hopefully you'll find it useful. Thanks very much.